what I'd like people to remember is that you're not stuck. You're actually grieving a past version of yourself. So there's a part of you that's died, that actually you left behind a long time ago, but there's a part of you that still misses it. You still want things to be the same. You still want things to be that way. And that keeps pulling you back. And that's actually blocking you from making the next move. It's stopping you because life used to be this way or life used to feel this way. And so we're stuck, not because we don't know what to do next. We're stuck because there's a part of us that wants to hold on to what we have here. There's a beautiful Zen teaching that says, what's holding you back is what you're holding on to. There's an identity, an idea, a mindset, a behavior, an attitude that is keeping you held back. And once you let go of that, once you open and release your hands, all of a sudden you feel free. So what identity, what habit, what mindset, what expectation are you letting yourself be held back by that if you were to let go of, you could easily move forward? If you've raised your kids and they've left the house, there's a part of you that misses what the home felt like with their energy. And now you spend all your day thinking about all the memories in the corners. You look in this corner and you remember your child growing up. You look in this corner and you remember Christmas dinner. You look at this place. So you're constantly surrounding yourself with an identity that no longer exists. So you don't have the time or the energy or the presence to be able to even think about what comes next because there's a part of you that still feels affected. If you go through a relationship breakup, you keep looking at pictures of when you went on vacation. You keep looking at the pictures of when you had your first date. You keep looking at the memories of maybe it's a piece of clothing, maybe it's an item at home, whatever you're surrounded by. So you're still living as if you're still dating that person. And so that's all holding on to something that is an identity that's already moved on in life. Your kids have already moved on. They're at college or they're getting engaged. Your ex has already moved on. They're in a new relationship or they're alone. So reality has moved on, but you've held on to the piece of clothing, the memory, the photo, the whatever it may be. And that's what's keeping you stuck. So my question to everyone is, what is that thing for you? And how do you learn to release it? That's the focus. I think we think we're stuck because we don't know what to do next. No, we're stuck because we're still holding on to what's behind us. And as soon as you release it, you propel yourself forward. Have you ever felt that before? When you're holding on to something really tight, if you let go of it, all of a sudden you feel momentum. Momentum doesn't come from knowing where you're going. It comes from knowing that I don't want to be here anymore. And I think if people think about that for a second, what are you holding on to that's holding you back? What are you clinging on to that's keeping you locked in, that's keeping you stuck?
Just let that sit for a minute. What are you clinging on to that's keeping you locked in, that's keeping you stuck? I want to repeat something else that he said because it really struck me. Jay asked you a question. He said, my question to you is, what is that thing for you? And how do you learn to release it? You know, we think we're stuck because we don't know what to do next. Oh my God, that one hit me. It's so true. I've always felt stuck because I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Jay wants you to really consider, no, you're stuck because you're holding on to what's behind you. And as soon as you release it, you propel yourself forward. Wow. I mean, no wonder that was one of the most rewatched, reshared, sent to your sister at midnight moments of the entire year. So many of you wrote in saying the same thing. I thought I didn't know what to do next. But really, I was just scared to let go of what wasn't working, or I was scared to admit that a chapter of my life was over and I was still holding on to it and expecting my life to feel the same. No wonder this moment rose to the top. It helped you see your life with more clarity. I know it helped me too. I mean, the truth is, we've all done this. You've done this. I've done this. You hold on a little too tightly to something that you've outgrown, the relationship that used to fit, the job that doesn't light you up anymore, the friend group that you used to have so much fun with, but now it just kind of feels stale. Or maybe you're holding on to the version of yourself and you're afraid to admit that, my gosh, I've just moved past myself. Jay helps so many of you name that. And once you name it, you can start moving forward again.